Must watch. 8 subtle signs she's into you. 99% of men don't know this. Old Stoic wisdom. Love is not about possession. Love is about appreciation. Osho. Have you ever found yourself wondering if a woman is truly interested in you? It's a question that many men ask, often without realizing that the answers are hidden in plain sight. The truth is, women send signals all the time, signals that are often subtle, nuanced, and rooted in psychology. Yet most men fail to notice these signs, dismissing them as mere coincidences or not understanding the deeper meaning behind them. Attraction isn't just about chemistry, it's about the silent communication between two people. The unspoken language that can often tell you more than words ever will. Women, like men, communicate their feelings through body language, energy, and small behavioral shifts. Yet, these signs are so subtle that many men miss them entirely. If you're among the 99% who have overlooked these indicators, don't worry. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of the 8 subtle signs that reveal when a woman is truly attracted to you, and how to interpret them through the lens of Old Stoic wisdom. In Stoicism, there's a fundamental principle: know thyself and understand others. This ancient wisdom teaches us to observe and understand the actions of those around us without judgment, focusing on what is within our control and accepting what is not. This extends to relationships as well. Understanding the small, often overlooked signals of attraction is key to navigating the subtle complexities of human connection. Let's dive into these 8 subtle signs. These aren't just random behaviors, they're deeply ingrained in the psychology of attraction. They might feel almost imperceptible at times, but once you know what to look for, they will be easy to spot. From how she positions herself around you to how she reacts in your presence, each action has meaning. By learning these signs, you'll become more attuned to the women around you and gain a deeper understanding of their feelings, helping you approach relationships with wisdom, clarity, and confidence. These signs aren't just about reading the body language, they also come from understanding the deeper emotional undercurrents that flow between two people. Women, like all humans, seek connection on an emotional level. Knowing the subtle cues can help you recognize when she's emotionally invested and when she's simply being polite or friendly. By the time we've covered these 8 signs, you'll not only be able to recognize them, but you'll also understand the psychology behind them. Why do women exhibit certain behaviors when they're attracted? What's happening on a deeper level that causes these subtle shifts? Once you understand this, your approach to relationships will change, giving you an edge in both romantic and personal connections. In a world that often rushes us to judge or make snap decisions, Stoic wisdom reminds us to take a step back, observe, and understand before acting. Relationships thrive when we recognize the subtle dynamics at play, and by learning these 8 signs, you'll empower yourself to connect more deeply and with greater purpose. So stick around and let's uncover these 8 key signs together. Whether you're looking for a deeper connection, trying to understand the woman in your life better, or simply wanting to sharpen your perception of attraction, this video will open your eyes to a whole new way of seeing things. It's time to break down the barriers and unlock the secrets of attraction that so many men miss. Trust me, these insights could change the way you approach relationships forever. Sign 1. Prioritizing time with you. When a woman genuinely likes you, her actions speak volumes, and one of the most profound indicators is how she prioritizes time with you, regardless of the whirlwind of activities she may have going on. It's not about grand gestures or constant attention. It's in the small, subtle moments, like agreeing to meet for a casual coffee, suggesting plans for the weekend, or even squeezing in a quick conversation amid a busy day. These seemingly simple actions reveal something far deeper. She's making you a priority in her life, despite everything else that demands her attention. Think about it. Time is one of the most precious resources we have, and when someone chooses to share it with you, it's a powerful sign that you hold a special place in their heart. This is an essential lesson in Stoic wisdom. The value we place on something is reflected in how we spend our time, our energy, and our attention. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, the best way to avenge yourself is to not be like that. The act of prioritizing time isn't just about scheduling, it's about deliberate choices, showing you where her true values lie. This is especially important because in a world that often glorifies busy schedules and multitasking, making time for someone else is a rare and meaningful act. So why is this significant? It's not just about the time itself, it's about the underlying message it sends. When a woman carves out time for you, she's telling you that she values your presence, sees potential in the connection, and believes that nurturing this relationship is worth her investment. Time can't be manufactured or bought back. It's something we all have in limited supply, and giving it to someone else is one of the most honest forms of affection we can offer. The importance of this act resonates not only with the individual, but with the broader philosophy of being intentional about the moments we share with others. Just as the Stoics emphasized living in accordance with nature, which includes valuing the present moment, this is your reminder to recognize and appreciate the rare gift of time that someone shares with you. Now, how should you respond when you notice this subtle yet significant sign? First and foremost, acknowledge her effort. A simple yet meaningful expression of gratitude, like saying, "Thank you for making time for me," can go a long way. It's not just a polite response, it's a recognition of the thoughtfulness behind the action. By acknowledging her gesture, you demonstrate emotional intelligence and a deep understanding of the value of time in a relationship. This acknowledgement strengthens the bond between you, as it shows that you're attuned to the dynamics of the relationship and that you appreciate the effort she's making to build something meaningful with you. But don't stop there. Reciprocity is key in maintaining a balanced and healthy relationship. In the same way that she has made time for you, ensure that you're present, engaged, and involved when you're together. Let her feel your genuine interest and appreciation, and show her that you too value the time you spend with her. This doesn't mean you have to be overly extravagant in your gestures or spend every waking moment with her. It's about quality over quantity and being truly present during the time you do share. As the great philosopher Seneca once said, time is the most valuable thing a man can spend. Make sure you're spending it wisely, not just in your own life, but also in your relationships. In real life, this is often more challenging than it sounds. Between work, responsibilities, and personal commitments, it can be difficult to carve out meaningful moments with those we care about. But if you truly value a woman and the relationship you're building, you'll find ways to make time for her. Even in the busiest of schedules, a simple text or a quick call can show that she's on your mind. It doesn't always have to be a grand gesture. Sometimes the small things make the biggest impact. So to all the men out there trying to navigate relationships, take this Stoic wisdom to heart. If a woman is making time for you, recognize it as a precious gift and respond by being present and grateful. This is your opportunity to build a deeper, more meaningful connection. Let her know that you appreciate her effort and reflect that same appreciation in your actions. Don't take these moments for granted, for they're often the ones that lay the foundation for something lasting and beautiful. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever noticed this subtle sign in a relationship? How did you respond? I'd love to hear your experiences. If you found this video valuable, comment below and share it with someone who could benefit. Don't forget to subscribe for more Stoic wisdom on relationships and personal growth. Comment to remember. I value my time and the connections I build. This affirmation will remind you of the importance of being present and appreciating the meaningful relationships you create. Let's build deeper connections together. Sign 2. Active listening and engaged responses. When it comes to understanding whether a woman is truly interested in you, one of the most telling signs is how she listens and responds during your conversations. If you're paying attention, you can easily spot whether she's genuinely engaged or simply going through the motions. A key indicator of her interest is the way she leans in when you speak. It's subtle, but powerful. If she leans toward you, it's a clear sign she's not only hearing your words, but feels drawn to connect with you. It's a natural and instinctive action that speaks volumes. You might also notice her nodding in agreement with what you're saying, or even mirroring your gestures. These are unconscious signals that show she's in tune with you, trying to establish a deeper connection. When a woman laughs at your jokes a little longer than usual, it's often more than just being polite. She's engaging emotionally, signaling that she enjoys your company and the connection you're building. Active listening is a hallmark of genuine interest. She's not just hearing the words you say, but truly trying to understand you, making sure she's fully present in the moment with you. From a psychological standpoint, this behavior comes from a natural desire to bond, both intellectually and emotionally. Women, by nature, seek deep connections with those they feel an attraction to, and these subtle signs of active engagement reflect that deeper, almost instinctive desire to connect on a more meaningful level. It's not just about conversation, it's about building an emotional bridge. In modern life, these signs are especially important. In a world where distractions are constant, someone who gives you their undivided attention is rare and should be valued. So, how should you respond to these signals of interest? The key is to be just as present in the moment as she is. Lean in slightly, just enough to show you're equally invested in the conversation. Hold her gaze with meaningful eye contact that reflects the interest and attention she's giving you. Be thoughtful in your responses. Don't rush to give generic or superficial answers. This isn't about trying to impress her with empty words. It's about showing that you're truly present in the exchange. Don't let your mind wander, because she will notice. Women are incredibly perceptive to the nuances in conversation, and if your mind drifts, she may feel the emotional connection slipping away. Instead, ask open-ended questions that invite her to share more about herself, her thoughts, and her feelings. These questions not only deepen the conversation, but also create a dynamic where both of you can explore mutual interests and experiences. By showing that you're just as engaged as she is, you cultivate an atmosphere of shared interest and respect, which is the foundation for any lasting connection. This subtle dance of attention and response fosters a connection that goes beyond surface-level interactions, creating space for a deeper emotional bond. When you mirror her interest, when you lean in and listen with your full heart, you signal to her that you're truly present. And that, my friend, is one of the most powerful ways to spark attraction and build a meaningful relationship. Sign 3. Genuine eye contact. One of the most powerful ways a woman can communicate her interest is through her eyes. Have you ever found her gaze lingering just a little longer than usual? This is a subtle yet profound sign that she might be drawn to you. Genuine eye contact is much more than a fleeting glance. It's intentional and often accompanied by small cues like dilated pupils and a warm, inviting expression. These signals are deeply rooted in our psychology, as eye contact is one of the oldest and most primal forms of non-verbal communication. When a woman looks at you with genuine intent, it's her way of opening up to you, inviting you into her personal space. Why is this important? Eye contact, especially when it's prolonged, is an indicator of trust and connection. It's a natural human behavior that signals intimacy. When a woman locks eyes with you, it means she's letting her guard down, allowing herself to be vulnerable with you. It's her way of saying, I see you and I want you to see me too. Think of it like this. In the famous words of the renowned philosopher and Stoic, Marcus Aurelius, the soul becomes dyed with the colour of its thoughts. This applies perfectly to how we express ourselves through our eyes. Eyes are windows to the soul, and when she holds your gaze, she's sharing a piece of her world with you. In the context of relationships, eye contact is a powerful tool for building intimacy. It's an invitation to deepen the connection. If you catch her gaze, don't shy away or look quickly to the side. Instead, hold her gaze just long enough to show you're present in the moment with her. You don't need to make it an intense stare. Rather, it should be relaxed, confident, and inviting. Add a genuine smile to show her that you're engaged and interested. This will not only make her feel more at ease, but also encourage her to continue this silent exchange of energy. As another Stoic, Epictetus, wisely said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. Likewise, we have 2 eyes to observe and understand more deeply than we often realize." In real-life situations, this kind of eye contact can be the starting point for a deeper connection. It's not just about recognizing the glance, but also responding to it in a way that communicates you're equally interested. Women often use eye contact to test the waters. She might not always be bold enough to express her feelings through words immediately, but her eyes will tell you a lot if you're paying attention. By reciprocating with confident yet subtle eye contact, you create an environment where trust and intimacy can flourish. The key here is to stay relaxed, not overthink it, and let your body language match your intention. Remember, the way we communicate with each other goes far beyond what we say. It's in the way we look, listen, and engage. So the next time you notice a woman holding your gaze a little longer than usual, take a moment to connect, smile, and see where the conversation goes from there. This simple yet powerful form of non-verbal communication is a tool that, when used correctly, can deepen your relationship with someone you're interested in. When you become attuned to these subtle signs, you will find that understanding her becomes easier and more intuitive. Don't let the moment pass without acknowledging the power of eye contact. By doing so, you're not only acknowledging her feelings, but also reinforcing your own presence and emotional availability. Trust your instincts, remain calm, and let your actions speak volumes. Now, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you ever experienced a powerful moment of eye contact with someone that led to a deeper connection? Share your experiences in the comments below. If you found this valuable, don't forget to like, comment below, and share it with someone who could benefit. Subscribe for more timeless wisdom. Comment to remember, I am a man of wisdom and confidence. Sign 4. Subtle touches. Subtle touches are one of the most powerful signs that a woman may be drawn to you, and understanding this can be a game changer for anyone seeking a deeper connection. While these gestures might appear casual or innocent at first glance, they often hold significant meaning. For instance, a woman might lightly brush her hand against yours during a conversation, touch your arm to emphasize a point, or even place her hand on your shoulder when she laughs at something you've said. These actions may seem small, but they are far from insignificant. They are intentional, and they signal not just comfort, but a deeper desire for emotional and physical connection. Psychologically, physical touch serves as one of the most effective means of communication. It is often an unconscious attempt to bridge the gap between emotional and physical attraction. In many ways, it acts as a silent but powerful language of its own, expressing more than words could ever do. In today's fast-paced, often impersonal world, these small, seemingly innocent touches can make all the difference in signaling mutual interest. This type of behavior transcends mere politeness and enters the realm of genuine emotional engagement. It's her way of testing the waters, seeing if you're open to a deeper connection without having to explicitly say anything. Women often use these touches as a way of gauging how comfortable they are with you and whether there is any mutual attraction or chemistry. It's a signal that she's emotionally invested and looking for a way to build a connection on a deeper level. The key, however, lies in how you respond to these subtle touches. How you handle this physical communication speaks volumes about your awareness and emotional intelligence. If you notice these gestures, it's important to reciprocate appropriately. This doesn't mean overdoing it or being too eager, but responding in a way that feels natural, comfortable, and respectful. When she touches your arm, for example, responding with a similar gesture, like a gentle touch on her shoulder or hand, can show that you're tuned in to the conversation and the emotional energy she's putting out. The goal here is to mirror her actions in a respectful, subtle way that doesn't feel forced. Overthinking or overreacting can create tension and make the moment feel awkward. The most important thing is to stay in tune with her comfort level and not to rush things. Keep the connection flowing naturally and let the bond develop at its own pace. In many ways, responding to subtle touches is about creating an environment where both people feel comfortable. In the modern world, where many people are hesitant to show vulnerability or take risks in building emotional intimacy, these gestures are a valuable tool for fostering a sense of closeness and trust. It's a form of non-verbal communication that transcends words and allows two people to connect on a deeper level. So, when you notice these small but powerful signals, take them as an opportunity to engage meaningfully. Just as a Stoic philosopher might advocate for patience and self-control in emotional matters, you too should approach these moments with calm, awareness, and respect, letting the connection evolve organically without pushing it in any direction. By understanding and responding to subtle touches in the right way, you not only communicate your own interest, but also create a space where both emotional and physical attraction can flourish. It's about learning to read the subtle cues that women give, recognizing the deeper meaning behind their actions, and meeting them halfway with genuine respect and attentiveness. The beauty of this lies in the power of non-verbal communication, where every touch and gesture can either strengthen or weaken the bond between you. And remember, just as in Stoicism, it's not about forcing an outcome, but about embracing the natural flow of connection and letting it evolve at its own pace. This approach, combined with wisdom and patience, will allow you to form meaningful relationships that are based on mutual understanding and respect. Sign 5. Playful teasing or flirting. When a woman teases or flirts with you, it's not just about playful banter. It's a clear signal that you've caught her attention. This isn't random. It's a powerful, subconscious way for her to test the waters to see if there's a spark between you. She may make light-hearted jokes, challenge you in a fun way, or mock argue over something completely trivial. These are all signs that she's engaging you on a deeper level. Don't mistake this for just idle chatter. This is her way of trying to establish rapport and see how comfortable she feels with you. This kind of playful teasing is rooted in psychology. It's her way of letting her guard down and testing the boundaries in a fun, low-pressure environment. She's not looking for a confrontation, she's looking for an emotional connection, something that transcends the surface level. How do you respond to this? The answer is simple. Match her energy. But don't overdo it. Don't turn it into a contest. If she teases you about your drink, for example, don't get defensive or try to outdo her. Instead, laugh it off and tease her back with an equal amount of light-heartedness. This shows her that you're not only confident, but that you can engage with her on a level of playful intimacy. Remember, this isn't a time to take things too seriously. Don't read into every word, and don't overthink the situation. This is a moment to show off your charisma, your wit, and your ability to go with the flow. The Stoics teach us the importance of maintaining emotional control. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. When she teases you, it's important not to let your mind jump to conclusions or react out of insecurity. Responding to teasing with humour and confidence shows that you're in control of your emotions. It also demonstrates that you're not fragile or overly sensitive, two traits that will make you stand out in her eyes. It's crucial to understand that this isn't just about humour. Flirting, in this sense, is a dance, a subtle exchange of energy and tension. As women engage in playful teasing, they are often seeking a sense of connection, a recognition that their interest is being reciprocated. And just as they seek comfort, so too do men. You want to show her that you're capable of responding in kind, without overcomplicating things or trying too hard. Think of it as a way to build a unique bond, something that goes beyond the surface, something that stands the test of time. Now, let me make this clear. If you respond with the right balance, keeping things light but confident, you will find that the relationship evolves naturally. By engaging with her humour and teasing, you've opened the door to a deeper emotional connection, one that builds over time. You're not just engaging in playful interaction, you're building a foundation for something meaningful. This approach isn't just based on casual observation, It's backed by timeless wisdom. Stoicism teaches us the power of resilience and emotional mastery. This is not just about winning the moment, but about mastering the inner game. If you can control your emotions and keep your cool when teased, you'll naturally become more attractive to her. It's not about impressing her with grand gestures. It's about showing her your depth, your self-control, and your ability to engage on a human level. Let's look at this through a modern lens. Life today moves at a fast pace, and we're all constantly bombarded by distractions. In a world of instant gratification, the art of building true connections, slowly, steadily, with mutual respect, is rare. But that's exactly what playful teasing fosters. It creates space for both parties to see if there's a genuine connection beneath the surface. In this fast-paced world, these moments of genuine interaction are more valuable than ever. So when she teases you, think of it as an opportunity, not just to respond, but to lead the interaction in a way that reflects your strength and confidence. Don't rush to conclusions or let insecurity cloud your judgment. Instead, take control of the situation, match her energy, and show her that you're someone who can navigate the highs and lows of playful banter with ease. By doing so, you don't just win her attention, you win her respect. And that's what truly matters. Remember, the path to emotional mastery isn't about shutting down emotions. It's about understanding and controlling them. Just as a Stoic would face the challenges of life with unwavering poise, you too must face moments of playful teasing with composure and confidence. By mastering this subtle art, you open the door to deeper, more meaningful connections. Connections that can transform your relationships and elevate your life. So next time she teases you, take a deep breath, smile, and respond with charisma and confidence. You've got this. To keep the positive energy flowing, comment, "I am a man of confidence and emotional mastery." Let's see who's ready to embrace true Stoic wisdom and transform their relationships. And, as always, hit that subscribe button for more powerful insights on mastering life, love, and everything in between. Sign 6. She regularly initiates texting you. In the age of digital communication, texting has become one of the primary ways people connect with each other. Yet, not all messages are created equal. When a woman reaches out to you regularly through texts, it can reveal far more about her feelings than just a simple hello. This behavior is a clear sign that she is emotionally invested in you and is making an effort to stay connected. It's not just about filling the silence. It's an indication that she values your presence in her life and wants to keep the bond alive, even when you're not physically together. In the fast-paced world of modern dating, it can be easy to dismiss regular texting as casual conversation. However, when a woman takes the time to initiate texts with you consistently, it shows that she is actively seeking to build and maintain a meaningful connection. It's more than just a social courtesy. It's her way of keeping the emotional conversation flowing, demonstrating that she cares about you beyond just surface-level interactions. Whether she's checking in about your day or sharing something personal, each message is an invitation for you to engage with her on a deeper level. Consider the scenario where she texts you out of the blue, asking how you're doing during a stressful time at work. This is a clear signal that she's thinking about you and is concerned for your well-being. It shows that she's not just casually interacting with you, but rather she's emotionally connected enough to want to know how you're feeling. Likewise, when she shares something that reminds her of you, like sending a link to an article you might find interesting or suggesting a restaurant she knows you've been wanting to try. These small gestures speak volumes. They aren't random. They are signs that she is trying to weave herself into your life, taking note of your interests and actively seeking ways to engage with you, even when you're not together. So how should you respond to such gestures? The key is to stay grounded and present, much like a Stoic would. The fact that she's reaching out first is a clear sign that she values the connection, but it's also an opportunity for you to demonstrate emotional maturity and presence. Instead of rushing to fill the silence or bombarding her with a flood of messages, take the time to respond thoughtfully and with authenticity. If she texts about her day, for instance, rather than sending a generic reply, offer a response that acknowledges her feelings. I'm glad to hear your day went well. It's always nice when things go smoothly. This kind of response shows that you're engaged without being overbearing, responding in a way that reflects your calm and self-assured nature. The Stoic approach teaches that true emotional strength comes from self-control and mindful observation. When texting, it's not about chasing her attention or feeling obligated to respond immediately. It's about choosing how and when to engage thoughtfully. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This applies to how you approach texting as well. Instead of feeling pressured to respond immediately, you are in control of your actions and emotions. This allows you to respond in a way that is authentic without rushing or overreacting. When she reaches out to you with something more personal, like sharing her struggles or a difficult situation, this is an opportunity to demonstrate empathy and emotional maturity. You might reply, "I can see how that could be tough. I'm here if you need to talk more about it." This response shows that you not only care about her feelings, but also that you possess the emotional control to offer meaningful support without being emotionally reactive. It's a delicate balance, being engaged, but not overextending yourself in a way that could feel overwhelming or forced. In the Stoic mindset, every action, whether it's responding to a text or having a face-to-face conversation, should be done with clarity and purpose. It's not about rushing through life or seeking constant validation. It's about being intentional with your thoughts and responses. A woman who regularly initiates texting is giving you a subtle but powerful signal that she is emotionally invested in you. How you respond to her efforts is just as important as the effort itself. By embracing Stoic principles of calmness, emotional clarity, and thoughtful interaction, you create an opportunity to deepen your connection with her in a way that is meaningful, respectful, and balanced. Ultimately, texting is just one form of communication, but the way you engage with her through it reveals much about your emotional intelligence. By responding with authenticity and emotional maturity, you not only acknowledge her interest, but you also show that you are present and emotionally grounded. This allows you to build a stronger, deeper connection, one that is rooted in mutual respect and emotional clarity. As the Stoic wisdom teaches us, true strength lies in our ability to remain calm and thoughtful, even in the most subtle of interactions. Sign 7. She consistently shows care and concern for your well-being. There are few greater signs that a woman is genuinely invested in you than when she consistently shows concern for your well-being. This isn't about trivial gestures or obligatory kindness. It's about a deep, sincere interest in your happiness, health, and emotional state. When she takes the time to check in on you, notices when you're feeling down, and offers support when needed, it's clear she values you in a way that transcends the surface level. True care in a relationship isn't defined by grandiose acts or fleeting romantic displays. It's evident in the smaller, more meaningful actions, the thoughtfulness that shows she's paying attention, the gentle reminders that she knows what matters to you, and the quiet gestures of emotional support. Imagine a week where you're feeling stressed, perhaps from work or personal challenges. She notices the subtle change in your behaviour, the tension in your shoulders, or the quietness in your voice, and without asking for anything in return, she reaches out with a text that says, "I know you've been under pressure lately. I'm here for you if you need someone to talk to or just need a break." It's a subtle act, but it shows she's attentive to your emotional health. Even in times when you're facing personal struggles, she regularly checks in, sending messages like, "How are you holding up today? Let me know if there's anything I can do." These aren't just words. They're the silent proof that she is invested in you emotionally, and it's the consistent actions, not fleeting moments, that reveal her true feelings. In today's fast-paced, distracted world, emotional care is often overlooked or misinterpreted. Many mistakenly think love is shown only through dramatic gestures or lavish displays, but in reality, love and care are shown through consistent attentiveness. It's the simple things, remembering what's important to you, noticing when something is off, and reaching out without being asked. A woman who truly cares about you will be there, not just in the highs of life, but in the lows too. This care is especially significant today, where many feel disconnected in the noise of modern life. The world may be busy, but when she consistently reaches out and checks on you, it signifies something deeper. She's not just seeking the fun moments with you, but the meaningful, lasting connection that comes from genuine concern for your well-being. When she shows you care, the response you offer can either solidify the bond or weaken it. Acknowledge her concern with gratitude and honesty. A simple, "Thank you for checking in. It really means a lot," is a powerful way to let her know that you value her support. But as a Stoic man, remember that true strength lies in emotional independence. You don't need to overburden her with every problem or seek emotional validation from her. Instead, calmly and thoughtfully share your feelings when needed. You might say, "It's been a tough week, but I'm handling it. Thanks for being there." This shows that you appreciate her support without relying on her for emotional stability. Stoic wisdom teaches us that true care isn't about dependency, but about mutual respect. A Stoic man knows that relationships are rooted in emotional balance. Both parties care for each other while maintaining their own strength and independence. Showing gratitude for her concern and responding with emotional maturity reinforces a healthy, balanced dynamic. Seneca once said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Many men fear vulnerability, thinking it weakens their position. But in reality, embracing care with gratitude strengthens the bond. A Stoic man doesn't shy away from emotional intimacy. Instead, he welcomes it with wisdom and grace, understanding that allowing care to flow both ways builds a deeper connection. When a woman consistently demonstrates care and concern for your well-being, it is a clear signal that she values you as more than just a fleeting interest. She's invested in your emotional health and your future together. Responding with calm confidence, maturity, and understanding will ensure that this connection grows into something stronger and more meaningful. This type of emotional investment isn't common, so when you find it, embrace it and cherish the bond that's being built. Remember, it's in these small, consistent acts that the deepest relationships are formed. Recognize it, appreciate it, and show her the same care, for it's the foundation on which a lasting, meaningful relationship is built. Sign 8. She seeks your opinion on important matters. One of the clearest signs that a woman is genuinely attracted to you and values your presence in her life is when she begins to seek your opinion on important matters. This subtle yet profound behavior can often go unnoticed, but when a woman turns to you for advice or asks for your perspective on significant decisions, it speaks volumes about her feelings toward you. When a woman looks to you for guidance, whether it's about career choices, personal dilemmas, or important life decisions, she's not simply asking for your opinion, she's trusting you. She's inviting you into her world in a deeper way, showing that she values your thoughts and sees you as someone she can rely on. This act of seeking your counsel is a reflection of her emotional investment in you. She wants your input because she respects you and your judgment. From a psychological standpoint, seeking advice is an act of vulnerability. It shows that she values your intellect, experiences, and wisdom. Whether it's asking for suggestions about a project at work, seeking advice on a tricky situation with a friend, or even asking for your opinion on what she should wear for an event, these questions go beyond mere curiosity. They are a clear signal that she wants to include you in her life and that she trusts your perspective enough to involve you in her decision-making process. This behavior is rooted in a desire for connection. When a woman seeks your opinion, she is essentially saying, "I value your thoughts. I trust you enough to share something personal with you." It's not about trying to impress you or win your approval. It's about deepening the bond between you. She sees you as someone whose opinion matters, and she's giving you a space to contribute meaningfully to her life. The Stoics often spoke about the importance of wisdom and understanding the value of counsel. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most notable Stoic philosophers, said, "The art of living is more like wrestling than dancing." This reflects the idea that navigating life's challenges requires wisdom, strategy, and support from others. When a woman turns to you for advice, it's her way of inviting you into her wrestling match with life, allowing you to be part of her process in making decisions and facing challenges. Now, how should you respond when she seeks your opinion on important matters? The key is to approach the situation with humility and wisdom. Don't simply offer advice for the sake of giving an answer. Instead, engage in a thoughtful, reflective conversation. Listen carefully to what she's saying, ask insightful questions, and offer your perspective with empathy and clarity. The Stoics remind us that we should never speak out of turn or offer advice without understanding the full context of a situation. A wise man knows that his opinion is valuable only when it is offered with consideration and care. For instance, if she asks about a difficult decision she's facing, take the time to ask questions that will help her clarify her own thoughts. You might say, "What outcome would make you feel the most at peace with your decision?" Or, "What does your intuition tell you?" These questions not only show that you're engaged, but they also empower her to think deeply about her own desires and values. Your role is not to dictate the solution, but to guide her in a way that helps her arrive at the best choice for herself. By responding in this way, you demonstrate emotional intelligence and a deep understanding of her needs. You also establish yourself as a man who offers not just advice, but wisdom, an important trait that is highly attractive in any relationship. When she sees that you can offer guidance without pushing your own agenda, she'll trust you more and feel a deeper connection. Moreover, this act of seeking your opinion is also a form of emotional intimacy. It's her way of saying, "I want to grow with you. I want you to be a part of the decisions that shape my future." This type of shared decision-making strengthens the bond between you, as it fosters mutual respect and emotional connection. As a Stoic, understanding the value of these quiet moments of influence will help you build a meaningful relationship. In the modern world, where individualism often reigns, being asked for advice can feel like an affirmation of your importance in someone's life. Don't take this lightly. Recognize it as a sign that she sees you not only as someone to be attracted to, but someone whose judgment and values are integral to the relationship's success. Respond with wisdom, humility, and respect, and watch how these interactions lay the foundation for a lasting and profound connection. To wrap it up, when a woman seeks your opinion on important matters, it's an undeniable sign of her emotional investment in you. She values your wisdom, your thoughts, and your perspective, and she's letting you in on her most personal concerns. This is one of the most profound signs of attraction, as it shows that she sees you as someone who can help her navigate the complexities of life. Approach these moments with care, and you will build a connection that is not only rooted in attraction, but also in respect and shared wisdom. So the next time she turns to you for advice or asks for your opinion on a meaningful issue, embrace it. Recognize that this is more than just a question. It's a clear sign that she trusts you and values you deeply. Respond with the thoughtfulness and wisdom that a Stoic would, and you will undoubtedly strengthen the connection between you. In conclusion, recognizing these subtle signs of attraction allows you to understand a woman's feelings and deepen your connection with her. The power of eye contact, subtle touches, engaging conversations, and shared interests can help build a relationship rooted in trust, respect, and emotional investment. By embracing Stoic wisdom and understanding the deeper emotional dynamics at play, you can navigate relationships with clarity and confidence. Remember, true connection comes from recognizing and appreciating the small, meaningful gestures that speak volumes about someone's feelings. With patience and mindfulness, you can cultivate a relationship that grows stronger with time. Understanding subtle signs of attraction can sometimes be a tricky task for many men. Stoic wisdom teaches us that true awareness of the present moment and our surroundings can help us identify these hidden signals with clarity. In the first video, we explored 8 subtle signs that show a woman might be interested in you, signs that most men overlook. These signs are not always obvious, but are deeply rooted in human behavior, where feelings and emotions subtly emerge through body language and actions. Now, let's take a deeper dive into the verbal cues women give when they are interested. Often, women may not always directly express their feelings, but the phrases they say can reveal a lot about their attraction. In the next video, we will uncover 5 key phrases a woman might say when she likes you, helping you better understand her intentions. Let's explore how Stoicism and modern wisdom can guide you through these subtle signs and what these words truly mean. 5 phrases a woman says when she likes you. Stoicism, Old Stoic wisdom. When a woman uses certain phrases, it's often a signal that she's ready to deepen the connection and move things to the next level. You may not even realize it at first, but her words speak volumes about her feelings. In a previous video, we covered some of the most obvious signs that a woman gives when she wants more intensity in the relationship. Today, however, we'll dig deeper and explore more specific phrases that reveal her true intentions. Some of these phrases are subtle, while others are more straightforward, depending on how she feels and how well you can understand her cues. Recognizing these phrases will give you an edge over other men and help you decode the hidden meanings in her words. Pay special attention to each of these phrases, especially the last few. They reveal much more than meets the eye. Before we jump into it, don't forget to show some love by hitting the like button. Your support not only helps this channel grow, but also motivates me to keep producing more valuable content. Plus, it helps the algorithm get this video out to more people who can benefit from this information. So, can I count on your like? Let's dive in. Phrase number 1. I feel like it's getting warmer. The first phrase a woman says when she is interested in you is, I feel like it's getting warmer. This phrase isn't simply about the temperature of the room or the sunlight streaming in. It's a reflection of her emotional state and attraction towards you. It's a way of subtly communicating her growing feelings and the developing emotional connection she feels with you. You see, when a woman makes comments like this, often in passing, she's not just talking about the external environment, she's indicating that she feels a certain warmth or closeness when around you. It's an indirect, yet powerful hint of her attraction and desire for a more intimate bond. This is where many men make a mistake. They fail to realize that such phrases often carry much more weight than they seem. In the art of human interaction, every word, every gesture, and every subtle expression is a step in the dance of connection. When a woman mentions something like the room getting warmer, it's not just idle talk. It's a nudge that shows she's emotionally leaning toward you. If you pick up on this, it's your chance to reciprocate. Show her that you're tuned in to the energy between you two. A simple smile, a confident acknowledgement of her words, or a thoughtful response can signal that you're not just hearing her, but that you're ready to build on the chemistry she's trying to spark. The Stoics believed in the importance of awareness and presence in every moment. Similarly, recognizing and responding to the subtle cues in your interactions can elevate your relationships and emotional connections. Don't let these moments pass by unnoticed. Respond to her hint with interest, and you'll find the connection between you both deepening naturally. So the next time a woman says something like, I feel like it's getting warmer, understand that it's more than just a comment on the weather. It's a sign of her interest. Be aware, be present, and show her that you are attuned to the signals she's sending. This is a moment for you to open the door to something deeper, something more meaningful. As the old saying goes, opportunities are like sunrises. If you wait too long, you miss them. So when the opportunity arises, don't hesitate to walk through that door and embrace the connection. Phrase number 2. You smell really good. When a woman says, you smell really good, it's a phrase that many men might brush off or not fully appreciate. However, in the world of relationships, particularly when it comes to understanding women, this seemingly simple compliment carries much more weight than you might think. In fact, scent is a deeply powerful, often subconscious trigger that plays a significant role in attraction. It lingers in the memory, creating a sensory connection that ties her thoughts to you. The next time a woman mentions how good you smell, don't overlook it. It's not just about the fragrance you wear. It's a signal that she is emotionally attuned to you. This isn't a random compliment. It's a sign that your presence is affecting her on a deeper level. She is not only noticing you physically, but is also subconsciously associating that scent with comfort, security, and attraction. In the realm of modern Stoicism, this is where we embrace an important principle: presence. Your ability to be fully present, whether in a conversation or even through something as simple as your scent, creates an emotional connection that she values. You've made an impact, and that is something to recognize and build upon. As you absorb this compliment, use it as an opportunity to strengthen your bond. It's a subtle yet powerful reminder that she is paying attention to you, and she feels something more. You see, attraction isn't always loud or bold. Sometimes it whispers in the most unexpected of ways, like through a compliment on your scent. In today's fast-paced world, where so much goes unnoticed or underappreciated, take a moment to reflect on the small but meaningful interactions that build genuine connection. Pay attention, understand the signals, and know that each moment counts. The next time someone compliments your fragrance, don't just brush it off. Take it as a positive sign of connection, a foundation for something deeper, and an opportunity to grow together. Be honest. If a girl complimented your scent, would you be happy? Comment your feelings. I would love it. Phrase number 3. I really like this part of your body. When a woman says, I really like this part of your body, she's not just giving you a compliment. She's opening a door, inviting you to take control, to move closer, and to connect. It's a subtle but powerful statement of attraction. As a modern Stoic, you understand that every word carries weight, but body language, is where the real conversation begins. When she mentions a specific part of your body and adds a physical touch, she's crossing a boundary, signaling her interest and telling you that she's ready for more, that she wants you to take charge. The key is how you respond. You must recognize the importance of this moment. Acknowledge her compliment, not with words alone, but through your presence, a confident smile, and a calm, respectful touch. The reciprocation of such a gesture is where the magic happens. It solidifies the connection and opens the door to deeper intimacy. A woman's attraction is not just about what she says, but how she says it and how she makes you feel. Don't take her words lightly. Stoicism teaches us to stay grounded, yet aware of the dynamics around us. In moments like this, it's crucial to remain in control of your emotions, neither overreacting nor underplaying the situation. Instead, respond in a way that exudes strength and confidence, but also warmth and respect. As Marcus Aurelius said, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be one. In this moment, show her that you are the man who knows how to take the lead, to create intimacy, and to build a connection that goes beyond words. Remember, when she shows you a sign, take it and make it count. You have the power to shape the direction of your relationship, to move from small moments to profound, lasting bonds. So what will you do next? Will you take action or let this moment slip away? The choice is yours. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're ready to embrace your power in every encounter. And let me know in the comments, what will you do when a woman makes her interest clear? Phrase number 4. Let's find a more secluded place. When a woman says, let's find a more secluded place, it's important to understand that this is more than just a casual suggestion. It's a clear signal that she wants to spend time with you in a more intimate and personal setting, away from the distractions and noise of the world. In today's fast-paced, often chaotic world, moments of solitude can be rare, and when she invites you to find a quieter, more secluded space, it's because she values the opportunity to connect with you on a deeper level. The act of suggesting this isn't about the physical location itself, but rather about creating an environment where both of you can let down your guards, escape the eyes of others, and focus solely on one another. This is a moment that calls for attention not just to her words, but to the subtle emotions and desires behind them. This is where modern Stoicism can offer you valuable guidance. It's all about understanding the underlying intentions without rushing or overthinking the situation. When she says, "Let's find a more secluded place," she's offering an invitation to spend quality time together, and this is a moment to practice self-control and emotional awareness. In the framework of Stoicism, this kind of situation is an opportunity for you to stay grounded and clear-headed. Life often presents us with moments where our emotions can easily take over, leading us to act impulsively. But as a Stoic, your goal is to approach these moments with calmness, wisdom, and a sense of perspective. This is not a time to get overly excited or assume that the moment will lead to something more intimate or romantic right away. Instead, it's a time to appreciate her vulnerability and the trust she is placing in you. She's sharing a part of herself by opening up to the possibility of spending time with you in a more private setting. This requires emotional maturity, and it's here that the Stoic principle of maintaining inner tranquility can be of great benefit. By suggesting a secluded space, she's also subtly offering you the chance to observe and understand her on a deeper level, away from the distractions that often cloud our interactions. She's essentially saying, "I feel comfortable enough with you to let my guard down and share a moment without outside interference." This is a vulnerable moment for her, and it's important to recognize that vulnerability, which is at the heart of connection. She's trusting you with her presence, and this is not something to be taken lightly. This is where Stoicism can help you frame the moment with greater awareness, recognizing the significance of her invitation and appreciating it without rushing into any conclusions or assuming that the situation will evolve into something more intimate right away. It's about living in the moment and acknowledging the depth of her feelings without attaching any expectations to the outcome. This is a crucial moment where you can decide to honor the invitation for what it truly is, an opportunity for deeper connection and shared presence. Responding to her suggestion with grace and maturity is key to navigating this situation successfully. While the initial impulse may be to feel excited or even nervous, it's important to remember that this is not about rushing things or making her feel overwhelmed. Just as Stoic philosophy teaches us to maintain composure in the face of external events, it's crucial here to remain calm and centered, so you don't let your emotions lead you astray. If you react with patience, mindfulness, and respect, you will demonstrate your understanding of the deeper emotional layer she's inviting you to share. Take this moment to listen to your own emotions and recognize the significance of the moment. Is it simply about being in a quiet space with her, or is there something more profound happening between you two? Often, when we allow ourselves to just be present and attuned to the moment, we discover that the connection goes beyond physical attraction. It's a meeting of minds and hearts, a rare and beautiful moment of intimacy. At the same time, it's important to remember that this moment is not about manipulation or trying to control the situation. Instead, it's about creating an environment of mutual respect and understanding. You're not rushing to win her affection or trying to impress her with grand gestures. You're simply acknowledging the invitation and allowing the connection to unfold naturally. This mirrors Stoic wisdom, which teaches us to accept things as they come and to build our relationships on trust, authenticity, and mutual respect, rather than on expectation or manipulation. This moment, when she suggests a more secluded space, is an opportunity to demonstrate your emotional resilience and maturity. Instead of being reactive or hasty, take a step back and consider how you can make her feel comfortable, respected, and valued in this intimate setting. Pay attention to her body language, tone, and the energy in the space. Just as a Stoic would stay calm in the face of external chaos, you too can stay calm in this situation and focus on the subtle cues she's offering. By doing so, you'll not only strengthen the connection between you two, but also deepen your understanding of how to engage with women in a meaningful, respectful, and emotionally intelligent way. Remember, this invitation isn't just a physical request to change locations. It's a chance to be present with her in a way that enhances your relationship. Approach the situation with the wisdom of Stoicism, grounded in emotional control, clear perception, and respect for both your own boundaries and hers. In this moment, you can demonstrate not just attraction, but a deeper level of emotional maturity that will lay the foundation for a lasting, meaningful connection. Phrase number 5. You look really good today. When a woman says, "You look really good today," don't take it lightly. In today's world, where compliments are often reserved for the superficial or casual, such a direct acknowledgement of your physical appearance is not something she offers just for the sake of it. In fact, it is an important moment that should not be overlooked, as it carries a powerful, deeper meaning. Compliments about appearance, especially in a modern world where we are often busy and distracted, do not come easily, and when they do, they are usually reserved for moments of genuine attraction. When she tells you this, it's not just an idle remark, it's a clear, implicit sign that she is attracted to you, sees something special in you, and is interested in seeing how things might evolve. From a Stoic perspective, every interaction with others can be seen as an opportunity to display your character, wisdom, and emotional resilience. As Epictetus famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This moment of being complimented is an opportunity for you to demonstrate your emotional strength. You don't need to jump to conclusions or react impulsively, but you do need to acknowledge the weight of her words. A compliment like, "You look really good today," is more than a simple observation. It is an invitation to connect with her on a deeper level. It's a subtle way of her telling you that she sees you in a different light, that she sees you as someone worthy of her attention, her admiration, and possibly more. You may be tempted to brush it off, to assume she is just being polite or friendly. Don't fall into that trap. Think about the underlying psychology here. She's giving you a chance, opening a door for you to enter into a more intimate or meaningful connection. The Stoic wisdom of focusing on what you can control is crucial here. You cannot control how she feels, but you can control how you respond. How you act in this moment matters. It can either open the door to something greater or leave it closed. When she compliments you, it is an unspoken invitation to reciprocate the interest she has shown, not only with words, but with your presence, your energy, and your actions. This is the time to take the lead with confidence. You see, "You look really good today" is not merely a casual comment. It's a declaration of interest, an opportunity for you to step into your role with grace and assurance. You don't need to respond immediately with elaborate praise or try to deflect the compliment. Instead, simply acknowledge it with a smile, maintain eye contact, and let your body language reflect the appreciation you feel. This nonverbal response can be just as powerful, if not more so, than any words you speak. Your body language will show her that you're confident, that you're comfortable with who you are, and that you value her observation. Think of it this way. When you respond in a calm, measured, and confident manner, you're showcasing the Stoic virtues of composure, self-control, and mindfulness. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." By not overthinking or second-guessing the situation, you allow yourself to be present and fully aware of the opportunity before you. You don't have to overanalyze the moment or worry about making the perfect response. Just be genuine, sincere, and assured. This is the Stoic way, staying true to yourself and not getting caught up in distractions or emotional turbulence. However, the mistake many men make is underestimating the importance of such moments. They either dismiss the compliment or fail to respond in a way that encourages further connection. If you do this, you risk losing the opportunity to connect deeper. If you're not careful, that door she opened with her compliment could close as quickly as it opened, and the relationship could stagnate. On the other hand, recognizing and embracing the moment with clarity and confidence can lead to a meaningful, deeper bond. Remember, relationships are built on shared moments, and every small interaction matters. "You look really good today" is not just a statement of physical attraction. It is an invitation to engage on a more personal level. You don't have to rush into anything, but it's important to recognize the gesture for what it is, a chance to connect, to be present, and to demonstrate that you are capable of handling deeper emotional exchanges. This is where the Stoic principle of emotional resilience comes into play. If you can maintain your composure, acknowledge her interest with confidence, and move forward with clarity, you increase your chances of deepening the connection. It is also important to remember that this compliment is just one piece of the puzzle. Every interaction she has with you builds the foundation for what could be a stronger bond, and your responses to her will shape how that bond evolves. If you handle moments like these with strength and awareness, you show her that you are the type of man who is emotionally mature, self-aware, and worthy of her time and attention. So the next time she says, "You look really good today," don't brush it off. See it for what it truly is, a powerful opportunity. Acknowledge it with grace, respond with confidence, and let your actions speak for you. By doing so, you take the lead in shaping your destiny and deepening the connection with someone who sees you for who you truly are. Don't let these moments slip by unnoticed. Seize them, for they may be the key to unlocking something even greater. And always remember, as the Stoics teach us, the way you respond to the world will determine your success in it. Don't miss these signals. If a woman says any of these 5 phrases to you, believe me, she wants to take things further with you. Don't miss out on the opportunity. I hope this video helped you understand some of the key phrases that can reveal a woman's interest. Remember, if a woman says any of these 5 phrases, it's clear she's interested in moving things forward. Don't let these opportunities slip by. If you found this content valuable, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and join the channel for more tips. It helps me keep creating great content just for you. And of course, feel free to drop your thoughts or comments below. Let's keep the conversation going. And for your action step, comment with the phrase, "I am the best version of myself for women." Let's make this journey a part of your daily mindset. Stay positive, stay strong, and always be the best version of yourself. See you next time.